muted.
Welcome on in, everybody, to welcome on in, everybody, to Van Andel Soccer Stadium. I'm Clayton Safey alongside Fermin Duran here for this women's lacrosse action from Hope College here in Holland, Michigan. Game between Hope and Illinois Tech coming out of Chicago, making the trip here. It's great to have you with us, Fermin. It's good to be with you here, and looking forward to what should be an exciting game.
Yeah, Clayton, it's obviously the atmosphere is not as good as we expect it to be. The weather's still kind of cold, but should be a good day for lacrosse no matter what.
Interesting caveat to the game is Illinois Tech not having some troubles with sickness and injuries, not having a full team here today that was able to make the trip. So they're going to be playing shorthanded, which will be an advantage for Hope College, but we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game as it moves forward. Right now, this is going to be Shani Scholes with the ball, working her way in, spins around. This is Alyssa DeLuca, works her way in, puts a shot on, and that one is saved. Going to stay with Illinois Tech, having possession now.
For being short-handed, they're being super aggressive right now, Clayton.
Yeah, being able to control the possession early on. Here's Tugnetti has it. That one's going to be slapped away on the ground, going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end of the field. Tognetti loses again. Picked up, though, by DeLuca. She's going to race in front of the crease. Turns around. Fires a shot, and that
Good
one
save.
Is once again going to be saved. And they've gotten a couple shots here for me, looking to be aggressive like you mentioned. And, being shorthanded, it's not the easiest thing, but they certainly came out pretty aggressive here to start.
And this is where I think they're going to hurt on the defensive end.
Hope now trying to get their attack going for the first time here tonight. This one is inside by Michaud. Passes it off. Hope looking to be very patient here as they work it around, try to set up their attack. There's a shot on goal. It's batted around. Ball still on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Hope, and they're going to continue to have it. Here's Wilmer.
It's a good pass.
This is Rachel Elder with the ball now. Ball's right in front, a shot, and that will be saved as well. So both teams getting 2 shots on, both goalies with 2 saves here early on.
Surprised there hasn't been a goal already, Clayton.
There's been a couple good looks here for both teams, and goalkeeping is going to be obviously a big key here tonight for both teams. We're going to get a whistle there. It's going to stay with Illinois Tech.
Battered away. Here they come.
Turnover there. Here comes Emily Dean. She passes it off.
Sloppy with the ball.
Ball's on the ground. Is going to be picked up by Illinois Tech and into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Having trouble there clearing it. Watch here.
Ball goes in the net, but we do have a whistle. So some discussion here from the officials on that call as they try to sort it out.
And they're still talking, Clayton.
Yeah, still a lot of discussion going on. And they're going to wave it off. It's going to be no goal. Hope there, I mean, with a good look, but just officials waving it off and
could not put it in.
So Hope will have it here after they wave off the goal. Let's see if they can make another shot here and try to get it in. As they do, that one is scored right there by Paige Rosenbrook. She just got right in front, and nobody cut her off. Was right in front of the net and scores a goal.
Hope is out here, early lead, 1-0 already, 5 minutes into the game. And would not be surprised if we score a few more goals here in the next few minutes.
Yeah, and it came out, it started the game with Illinois Tech having possession, really holding it for a little while, and you know, really controlling the pace, I think, early on. But once Hope got possession back, they got a few shots on goal. They have 4 right now, and with the 1 goal waved off, but just a matter of seconds later was able to get another goal, and this one counts. It's going to be 1-0 here, Hope, with 25 minutes remaining in the first half.
And if you're Illinois Tech, it's kind of, you know, hard playing down 2 people. But you got to be aggressive. You got to work with what you have. And we'll see what they can do.
Here comes Rosenbrook once again. Just a freshman from East Lansing. We're going to get another shot on, and that's going to be another goal, and Hope is starting to pour it on here as they get 2 quick goals here in the first 6 minutes of action. It's
that was a good look. She's having a good game so far, Clayton. Goal and assist.
So 2-0 now, Hope.
On the assist, number 24,
Paige Rosenbrook getting the assist there after she scored the first goal.
Number 5, Carly Edson.
The goal will go to Carly Edson, the sophomore from Holland. West Ottawa High School. Hope with 5 shots and just over 5 minutes of play here, and that's not a bad quota to meet for me. If they can continue to get shots, those are going to lead to goals, and it's going to be tough for that Illinois Tech defense all night long if they continue to be aggressive.
Nice little spin move.
Illinois Tech in their attacking zone now. That one is going to be broken up, though. Here comes Madison Michaud. She passes it up. This is Rosenbrook once again. She's got 1 goal and 1 assist already on the night. And she's going to turn it over. Was looking to make a pass there. Here comes racing down the field. This is Karen Jurek. Excuse me, this is Jennifer Young, number 6. She's a junior from Leawood, Kansas. Passes it over. It's going to be a ground ball. A scrum for the ball, though. Going to be DeLuca who comes away with it. We're going to have a whistle. It's going to stay with Illinois Tech possession as they move quickly here.
Another whistle.
Back in play. That was Scholes who passes it over. This is Mallory Tugnetti. Nearly turns it over. Picked up once again by Scholes. She's working her way in. Races inside and fires a shot and makes it. That's going to be a goal there. Scored by Shani Scholes, a freshman from Mission Viejo, California. It's going to make it 2-1, and for me, just like that, another good possession by Illinois Tech.
And she likes to utilize that spin move, Clayton. Saw it multiple times there. Good goal.
That's got to be on your scouting report if you're Hope College.
If you're Hope College, you got to know she likes to spin. You just have to know it, and she just utilized that spin move to the best of her ability and ripped a shot right in the back of the net. You got to take down notes. You got to know she likes to spin.
Yeah, and certainly shorthanded, putting up a great effort so far here for Tech. 22:43 remaining in this first half. 5 shots for Hope, 3 for Illinois Tech, and 2-1 Hope College. And Illinois Tech, kind of closing the gap a little bit here. Just a 1-goal game here early on. Hope's going to have possession now coming out. This is Paige Wilmer. She passes it up to Emily Dean.
Oh, look at that.
Works her way inside. She fires a shot, and that one's going to be saved. Hope is very aggressive, and it seems to be they're getting near the crease at will so far early on, but another good save.
You got to give credit to Illinois Tech, Clayton. 2-1 game.
Jessica Kakis with the save there. That's her 3rd save of the night. Here comes Alyssa DeLuca racing down the field for Illinois Tech. Backs it out a little bit. She wants to set up her attack.
Here she is.
This is Shani Scholes.
Look at that spin.
That's the spin move. It's got to be on the scouting report for me. She works her way around behind the net. She already has 1 goal here. The only goal.
Another spin,
Tech.
Clayton.
Spins around. She's going to fall down. We're going to get a flag. Looks like it's going to be against Hope.
She's a good player. I like that spin move. It's dangerous.
And just a freshman, Scholes, but has been very active thus far already for the shorthanded Illinois Tech team. And you got to give her a lot of credit. She's not
putting the
backing
team
down.
on her back is what she's doing, Clayton.
So here she goes with a prime opportunity. Fires a shot.
Ooh.
Bounce that one. It's going to be saved. It's going to go out of bounds, though, and stay here with Illinois Tech. Scholes passing it now over to Tugnetti. DeLuca tried to handle it, but couldn't. That's going to be a turnover. Here comes Jane Reagans down the field. This is Rosenbrook, who has a goal and assist already. Here's Reagan. She fires a shot off the ground, bounces in for another Hope College goal. On the 7th shot of the night, 3-1 Hope with that goal. That time by the freshman Jane Reagans. We're going to have a timeout here called by Illinois Tech. They're going to go to the benches here and discuss as a 3-1 lead here opening up. Just over 9 minutes played. And for me, I mean, what have you seen so far out of both teams? I mean, you're looking at a team that's playing pretty gritty lacrosse here tonight with Illinois Tech playing shorthanded like we've mentioned a few times. But they're being aggressive as well. And what about the play of Shani Scholes and what she's doing?
Yeah.
It's just a freshman.
Scholes has done a great job today. Like I said, the spin move is unreal. She's used it numerous times, and Hope just can't stop it. And that kind of concerns me because I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the game. But she's been playing well. I think she's a very good player for Illinois Tech, and I think Hope has done a pretty good job of getting shots off. Hopefully they can score more as we go.
Yeah, and one freshman, Scholes, on one end. We just had the goal there by Reagans on the other end, the freshman from Western Springs, Illinois. For Hope College scoring that goal. I mean, you see Paige Rosenbrook, the freshman who has a goal and assist already. She's from East Lansing, went to Hazlitt High School, and really some impressive play from some youngsters out here in just their first seasons of college lacrosse. Early on in their seasons, but making a big impact so far. How important is that to have the youth stepping up for me?
It's very important, Clayton. It just shows the program has a bright future, and it's always good to see that production out of your young players.
Hope and Illinois Tech just playing their second game all-time against each other, and Illinois Tech had the only win in the series last year, March 15th. They were able to win by 1 point, 10-9, so a really close game just a year ago. And right now, 3-1, it's not too bad. Early on, it's been pretty exciting, so it should be an exciting game throughout. The teams leaving their bench areas now, coming back to the field off that timeout there by Illinois Tech. 3-1 for Hope with 20:58 remaining in this first half. Four goals scored already in the game. Carly Edison with one for Hope, Jane Reagans and Paige Rosenbrook all for Hope, and then Shani Scholes for Illinois Tech. They're going to have possession here.
And another whistle.
Here comes DeLuca. Has it, then lost it, got it back. It's going to be another foul.
These refs really like to blow the whistle, Clayton.
Yeah, early on, they're trying to they don't want things to get too chippy out there. Here comes Tognetti. She uses the spin. For me, it's just like pressing B in Madden, when you're...
You press B and you spin right off. Great spin move.
So this is going to be Tognetti, who has the ball, working her way around, backs it out, being patient with it now. Here we're under 20 minutes remaining in this first half. Here comes the ground ball. Picked up there by Jennifer Young. She's got it up top, trying to set up her attack. We're going to get another foul there on Hope, and this could set up a good opportunity here. This is going to be Alyssa DeLuca with the ball, and she's right in front of the net. She's going to back it out, though.
She should have shot that, Clayton.
Kind of an interesting
Decision there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they came out very aggressive, I think, early on, but it didn't really go with their MO from what we've seen so far, but it doesn't pay off, I guess. And as Hope has the ball now off that turnover with 19 minutes remaining in the first half. The only explanation, I think, would be, they want to chew some clock down on their side of the attack and
absolutely.
Not let Hope get things going, not let Hope have possession. And speaking of that, a shot there and a score there by Bailey Burbrick as she puts it in and puts Hope ahead 4-1. A 3-goal lead now. Burbrick, the junior from Clarendon Hills, Illinois.
And if you're Illinois Tech, you got to make an adjustment. Down 3 goals already. Things are not looking good. I think you parked the bus, Clayton. What do you think?
What adjustment?
I think you parked the bus. I think you prevent them from scoring. Maybe get lucky in a couple counterattacks.
Yeah, there's no question they don't want to fall behind too far here going into halftime. They'll try to chip away at this 3-goal lead, but certainly still in the game here in the early going. Scholes is
trying to
battling for it there. We're going to have a whistle. That's going to go to Hope College. Here comes Michaud down the field, and Illinois Tech really packing in that defense for me. I mean, the strategy right now that they just want to keep Hope from getting good opportunities in the middle, and they're really waiting for Hope to come to them. I think that goes along with the adjustments you were talking about. It's going to be Carly Piari. Has it, went in, backed it out. This one bouncing on the ground, picked up by Reagans. Throws it in front, couldn't connect there with Michaud. It's going to be Piari, the freshman from Alto, Caledonia High School, who is able to come away with it now. This is Emily Dean. She had it and lost it, picked up by Scholes. And
little swim move, too.
Scholes very skilled, and she showed it. Her prowess there on the defensive end. It's going to be a foul there on Hope. She's going to back it all the way back out to Kakis. She fires it down the field. Good pass there. Into the stick of Jennifer Young. Who's got it? She's able to spin around. Trying to work her way in. This is Young with it. The left-hander losing the ball. And it's going to be a turnover. They're not going to be able to come away with that. They're really trying to be patient on offense, work their way in for Mean, and turnover. Those are the kind of mistakes that they don't want to make here.
Oh,
that gives possession back to Hope, and we've seen how dangerous Hope has been so far with their 8 shots on goal and
Here they are again.
4 goals already. That
Ooh.
shot's just going to be high there by Emily Dean, the senior, trying to score another goal there, but Hope is going to keep possession. This is going to be Rosenbrook here in behind. She's going to wrap around and put it in. That is going to be Paige Rosenbrook, the freshman.
Another goal.
That's going to be her second goal of the night to put Hope ahead 5-1. 10 shots on goal now for Hope College. You got to love the aggressiveness that they're coming out with that offensive side. You know, we mentioned about Illinois Tech being a little bit shorthanded, but Hope, they're working it in there. They're playing their game and certainly being aggressive for me. That has really paid off with these 5 goals early on. 15:50 remaining here in this first half.
Paige Rosenberg has had a good game so far. Very involved. He's a good player.
Yeah, 1 assist, 2 goals. Not too bad of a start here in the first 14 minutes of action. Off the faceoff, able to be ran down there by Scholes. She's going to have it coming down the field. You know, anytime it seems to be the ball's on the ground, Scholes is active right in there, and a lot of the times coming away with it. She's showing a lot of action here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know where Illinois Tech would be without Scholes, in all honesty.
This is Young. Very patient with it. Throws it in, and just a bad pass there. We're going to have a whistle. It'll stay with
Good
Hope.
foul, good foul.
Illinois Tech, the turnovers are starting to mount for them. And like we said, you know, they want to possess the ball and maybe eat some clock up and work around for a good shot, but turnovers are certainly not what they're looking for here. This is Piari, passes it into Micho, who fires a shot. Not able to go. Reagan's with it now. Back outside, this is Milholland.
Errant pass.
Yep, Hope able to come away with it though. Piari. Illinois Tech really packing in that defense, not pressuring the ball out on the perimeter.
It's like their coach heard me, Clayton.
Yeah, it is, and you know they made that adjustment. I think they're listening to you for me.
Yeah. And the good thing is that it's kind of working. Like, they haven't scored in a little bit.
Here's Dean. Works her way around. She gets in front.
Good
shot,
save.
but a big save. That's what they're going to need. They're going to need some clutch saves here tonight.
I
Hope
gave
is
it
gonna
right
get
away.
some opportunities. Reagan's with the turnover there. Here's Mucho right in front. She fires a top shelf.
Good pass by
And a
Reagan,
goal.
too.
6-1, Hope College now. 13:37 remaining in this first half. And Hope out to a comfortable lead early on. 5-goal lead. Illinois Tech, you know, making those adjustments for me that you're talking about, kind of packing the defense in, you know, reminiscent of a kind of in basketball, a 2-3 zone where you kind of sit in and let the other team have their way.
Let them shoot it. Let them shoot it.
You
Let them
don't want
shoot
anything
it.
inside. And,
No.
you know, it has its downfalls as well, but I think Hope has adjusted as well, being very patient, working their way around, and picking their battles when they want to get inside near the crease. Hope looking to get this win here at home as they will play their next 5 matches on the road. Next game will be Saturday at noon against Aquinas College in Grand Rapids, so they'll be hitting the road here for 5 straight games. So you want to protect home field, and they're doing a good job so far at that, 6-1.
It's a long road trip.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm sure they'll come back, though, in between games. They won't be on the road the entire time, but in theory. Here's Piari. She's going to hit the spin move. Picked up by Reagans.
Oh, good look.
Fires it inside Piari. And a great pass by
Reagans
Reagans
is
to
good.
Piari.
Is a good passer.
Yeah, and that's going to be another Hope College goal.
Reagans displays her vision there once again.
Yeah,
Another assist.
She's really seeing the field well tonight.
She can see. She can definitely see the field well. It's 2 good assists in a row. Now it's 7-1.
Yeah, 6-goal lead at 7-1 and 13:09 remaining in this first half. Some substitutions happening in between here before they return to play.
And scoring goal number 7.
And the shots just starting to add up here for Hope, and that's tough to defend if you're the goalkeeper, Jessica Kakis, if you're the defense here for Illinois Tech, and 14 shots on goal. It's not easy to defend, and some of those are going to go in. I mean, they're just bound to, and Hope's doing a good job of taking advantage of that. Here
And I
comes
think
Piari.
as the game goes on, the Illinois Tech players are going to get more and more tired. They don't have any subs, sadly.
And fatigue is
So
going to play a factor.
yeah, will play a big factor in this game.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as well. They're just trying not to tire themselves out on the defensive end here, as we've talked about. Here's Piari.
I'm not sure what the call was there.
It looks like it's going to be a foul on Hope there as they were working their way in to get a good opportunity to score, and turn it over to Illinois Tech. It's going to stay this way, though. Piari was able to force a turnover there. This one now to Rachel Elder. Now Aaron Caton to Jane Reagans, who just had the assist. Also has a goal.
How many assists do you think she'll end with today?
I think that with the way she's seen the field, I mean, it could be a couple more here already here tonight for me. There's no question about that.
She's got 2 right now. I think she ends with 4, maybe 5. We'll see.
There's a shot there by Micho. That time saved. And, you've seen some good saves by
It's a
Illinois
good
Tech here
clearance.
tonight. There's been quite a few shots for Hope, but some of those saves are pretty big, and those can prevent extra goals. That would extend Hope's lead.
Right. They have 15 shots already.
Mm-hmm. Illinois Tech with 9 turnovers already here on the night. Hope with just 4. I mean, those extra possessions add up for me, and they really do. And you want to win the possession battle, especially if you're a team like Illinois Tech that's behind right now. You want to start to have possession. You can't score unless you possess the ball. It sounds obvious, but
It is obvious.
yeah, but that's the name of the game. They certainly need to clean up their turnovers here if they want to have any chance of chipping away at this Hope College first half lead. Under 11 minutes remaining in this first half.
Gotta push on the brakes.
This is going to be Tognetti. She is triple teamed over there. Ball's on the ground, not able to pick up that ground ball.
See the frustration right
falls out of
there.
bounds. Yeah, and there's going to be some frustration there. Another turnover. Reagans passes it in. This is Piari. Now over to Paige Wilmer, who races in, loses it, but we are going to have a foul. officials discussing here. So a turnover there on that whistle after some discussion by the officials. It's going to go back to Illinois Tech. And they got to get back in their attacking zone. I mean, without turning it over. Looks like they're going to be able to do so here. This is Jennifer Young. They're able to clear it, get it back into their attacking zone like we talked about. Let's see what kind of possession they're going to have here. Here's Jennifer Young.
Double team.
Yeah, just being harassed out there. Great ball pressure by Hope, and it's going to force that turnover. It's going to be a foul and a turnover. Here's Reagan's.
Good look.
Reagan's passes in. That's going to be Emily Dean in a shot and a save.
Another good look.
Yeah, another good look, but another good save by Caucus. And she's shown that Hope's going to get some looks, but she's going to deflect some of those. And
Yeah, she's got over a 50% save rate, I think. Yeah, she's playing well.
She just needs a little more help from the rest of her team.
She had more teammates. Be a different story.
So Paige Wilmer's going to have it here. In front, she's going to have a good opportunity. And she fires a shot, and that's going to be another goal there. This time by Paige Wilmer, the freshman from Columbus, Ohio. 8-1 now, Hope here with 8:14 to go. Wilmer from Columbus, Ohio, as I mentioned. For me, do you like Columbus, Ohio?
I sadly do not like Columbus, Ohio. My favorite city is Ann Arbor, Michigan. You know, it's just a better city. What can I say? What's your favorite city, Clayton?
I'd probably go with my hometown, Grand Rapids, Michigan. For me, there's quite a few players on the field right now from that area as well.
Great recruiting pipeline for Hope College too. Grand Rapids,
Yeah,
Michigan.
not too far down the road. And there's a lot of talent. I mean, you look at the talent that they're able to recruit from the Grand Rapids area, from the Spring Lake area as well. They got some players out of there, so it's been good, I think, for Coach Vincent and what they've able to do on the recruiting trail with this area.
Yeah, without a doubt. 8 minutes left here. 8-1 game. Getting ready for face off, and here we go.
This is going to be Paige Wilmer. Just scored the goal. She's going to have it. Illinois Tech backing in that defense once again. Here's Michaud. Back to Wilmer, and Hope is really being patient here, trying to pick their spots. Here's Reagan's in the middle. She bounces one. That one's going to go in for a Hope College goal, and Reagan's, like we said, freshman, but she's been a star here tonight so far.
She's played really well. Is that her second goal? That's her second goal?
Yes, it is.
So 9-1 game. The rule is after 10 goals.
Yeah, 10-goal lead.
A 10-goal lead.
It'll be a running clock, and
Scoring goal number 9.
that is the rule here in the NCAA
Reagan.
lacrosse, as we know. And could
We're
come into
approaching
effect
that
here.
mark, yeah.
Yeah, a couple goals away just from that mark, but Illinois Tech, they're gonna have something to say about that as well.
Yeah, they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose by more than 10 goals for sure. So we'll see how they react.
And it'll be really interesting the adjustments they're going to make at halftime here. Just 7.5.
They need to give the ball to
remaining
Scholes
in
more.
this first
Clayton.
half. Yeah, Scholes.
She hasn't touched the ball much.
Yeah, she just came away with a loose ball and got them possession, but she has been really big all night for them.
Here she is.
Had an impact so far early on. Here's Scholes working away and powers away in, lost it. It's going to become Hope is going to come away with that one. Racing down the field. There's Wilmer. Passes it in. This is going to be Darby Baird, another freshman.
Foul on Illinois Tech.
Here's Michaud with it to Paige Wilmer. Piari on that left side working it in front. Here's Reagans. Turns around, we're going to have a whistle. It's going to be a foul there on Illinois Tech. This is going to be a free position shot here for Jane Reagans. We'll see what she's able to do with it. Works
good
away
move.
Fires a shot.
What a goal.
And another one. Another goal for Jane Reagans. That's her third of the night, and she's starting to just take over this game.
Has no mercy right now. She's just playing out of her mind.
And she's
Good day. It's a good day to be Jane Reagans, Clayton.
She's running back down the field saying they can't guard me.
Yeah, she's quite literally probably saying that down there, and she's playing a great game.
For the Flying Dutch.
10-1.
Scoring goal number 10. Unassisted. Number 9, Jane Reagan.
19 shots on goal here.
And we are one
10
goal
goals.
away from the running clock rule.
Yeah, I'm sure Illinois Tech is aware of that. And, they don't want that to happen. Nobody wants.
Right, no one wants to be in that position.
Exactly. And once again, we keep
You
talking
gotta
about
give it. You gotta give it to Illinois Tech, though. They've been persistent and
Yeah, I think
they played really hard, and the turnovers have hurt them.
Yeah, turnovers have really hurt their chances, I think, in the early going. They're going to have to clean that up coming out in the second half. Here comes Piari. At it and backs it out. Here's Reagans. Very dangerous here. Going to get a whistle there. It's Rachel Elder caught the pass and was trying to make something happen. So she's going to have it here in free position. She's going to fire a shot. That one not going to be able to go on goal. Reagans with it. Pass inside to Michaud. She turns around. Carly Piari with it now. That one turned over. It's going to be Illinois Tech with possession and a foul there. big of a confidence boost would a goal here before the end of the half for Illinois Tech be for me? And I mean, you want that confidence, you want that momentum going into halftime, and we've seen them score a goal early on. Haven't seen much since from their offense,
And fatigue plays a part in that.
It does, but
ooh,
if they were to get a goal here in the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds, I think it would be a big confidence boost for them going into the half, and they at least want to keep it respectable as they move along here. And sheesh is right, as we have another whistle. It's going to be Misha with a free possession.
Mish. Let's see if she can score here. Oh, she passed
pass it instead.
Oh.
That's going to be a shot there by Carly Piari and a goal. The goal scored by Piari and the assist by Madison Michaud. We're under 4 minutes here. So we do have that running clock for me that we've talked about with that rule. A 10-goal lead now by Hope College, and that rule is going to be in effect until that margin moves back in the inside 10. We're going to get a timeout here on the field.
And scoring goal number 11, number 17, Carly Perry.
Coming off the timeout here. 3:51 remaining, 11-1. Hope College with a 10-goal lead, and we just talked about it a couple minutes ago for me. I mean, the confidence that Illinois Tech would get with a goal going into halftime, and really, I think lift their spirits going into halftime. And understanding that, it's the little battles that they need to win.
The circumstances they've been handed today, they're just tough.
Yeah, they're dealing with a lot of injury,
it's one thing. It's one thing to play without subs. It's another thing to play 2 people down.
Yeah, and without subs.
So it's tough. It's a hard situation, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see what they do here. The remaining 4 minutes of the half.
Just 4 shots on goal for them, 21 for Hope, and that's really been the difference.
Good little scoop right there.
There's going to be a shot there put on by Carly Edison. And it's going to be saved. Here comes Scholes, who was really active early on. She's just being harassed now defensively.
Oh my gosh, Clayton.
4 white shirts around her there. 3 just following her
She escaped 3 defenders.
There's a spin move there by Scholes. And it's going to be...
Oh, she drew the foul.
Yep, it's going to be a whistle there. It's going to be Young on the right side back to Scholes. Here comes DeLuca, races in. She fires a shot,
and they
puts
score.
it on net, and puts it in the back of the net for a goal. 11-2 with Illinois Tech scoring that goal. And we just talked about, I mean, that gives them a little bit of momentum here.
And during that timeout, you know what I think their coach said? Let's not lose by 10. You know what I mean? Now they get to stop the clock from time to time, and maybe they can climb back up into this game, and we'll see. It's a good goal right there.
Number 15, Alyssa DeLuca.
11-2. And head coach for Illinois Tech, Megan Brady, drawn something up there. Really had her team ready to go coming out of that timeout, like you said.
And obviously a great timeout. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting if this momentum can carry them here in the last 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the half. Fury coming away with it for Hope, and she's got some room to work with. Passes it over. That's going to get a shot. That's going to be a goal there by Paige Wilmer. And that was just a little bit too easy, just shorthanded. You could see it there. Illinois Tech running back on defense. Hope was just already set up, and that's a great transition offense.
And a good answer to getting scored on right away. So once again, a 10-goal lead.
And the clock will continue to run here.
For the Flying Dutch on the assist, number 17, Carly Peary.
The assist there by Carly Peary. And
Goal number 12. Number 14, Paige Wilmer.
Wilmer on the goal. A really solid half being played here by Hope. They got to be happy with what they've seen so far and hoping to close out the half. For their sake, both teams trying to play a clean rest of the half and head into halftime and make some adjustments. Just over a minute remaining in the half. It's going to be Caitlin Kennelly here with the ball. Pass it in. Scholes coming away with it. Cradling it down the field.
Here comes Scholes.
She's been very good on offense. She's going to draw 2 defenders here towards the corner of the field. And
just kind of waiting it out. I don't know.
She spins, knocks a defender over with a great move. Ankle breaker.
That's a great pass.
Not able to catch it cleanly. That's going to be a shot there. That time by Mallory Tugnetti, the sophomore from Heartland, Michigan. And a save from Laurel Fredrickson.
Here comes the break.
Yeah, but this is the counterattack we talked about. Just right now a 4-on-3
Good
look.
save.
Shot and a save there. I mean, a couple good saves we see here to end the half for both teams. Under 10 seconds here remaining in the half. And it looks like that will just about do it for this first half of action as the buzzer sounds. And that concludes the first half. 12-2 Hope on top. 24 shots on goal to Illinois Tech 6. 12-2 Hope on top here at halftime. Stick with us for a second half of action just minutes away. We're ready for some second half of action here from Van Andel Soccer Stadium here at Hope College. Clayton Safety alongside Fermin Duran. 12-2, Hope with that lead, and they really took over in the middle of that first half. Illinois Tech playing down a couple of people and not quite having a full team here due to injury, due to some sickness that they're dealing with. So they're going to try to put up as good of a fight as they can. And the second half is underway. Scholes was able to come up with it there. The ball was on the ground. It's going to be a dodge by her there. Really the pressure that this Hope defense is putting on has been really crucial, I think, to forcing a lot of turnovers, as you see another one there. Racing down the field. 5-on-3 here for Hope. Illinois Tech defense recovering. Aaron Caton puts on a shot there. That's going to be saved. And Illinois Tech will be able to come away with it off the whistle there. But an early shot here in the half for Hope was saved, and we'll see what Illinois Tech can do with it here, trying to be a little more aggressive, having possession here for the better part of that first minute. It's going to be a successful clear. This is Jennifer Young. This is Scholes now. Alyssa DeLuca passing it. Back out to Mallory Tugnetti. She's going to have it. Back to DeLuca. Trying to get something going, but Hope just seems to have two defenders on whoever has the ball. Here's DeLuca now, weaving in the middle. She fires a shot. That's going to be saved by Laurel Fredrickson. So Jennifer Young now with it here on this left side. There's going to be a foul there. Time on Pieri. Racing in Jennifer Young and turns it over. It's going to come back to Hope. And again, in transition after the turnovers, they have numbers going the other way. There's a shot there by Aaron Caton, the senior, and puts it in the back of the net for a Hope College goal. 13th goal of the night for Hope as they lead 13-2. And the clock will continue to run here with over a 10-goal lead for Hope College. For me, you saw some looks on both sides, some aggressiveness coming out by Illinois Tech, but at the same time, it's once again Hope taking advantage of just getting more shots and being able to put one in the back of the net. 13-2 off of Caton's goal. And we talk about it with the aggressiveness that they've been able to have. shots are going to lead to goals, and sounds obvious, but the opportunities you have, if you have more scoring opportunities, you're going to have more scoring plays, and Hope's been able to take advantage of that all night long.
Hope with 26 shots already in the game, converted on half of their opportunities, and it's no surprise that the score is 13-2 right now, Clayton.
Another turnover there from Illinois Tech. Hope again with numbers in transition. Illinois Tech, when they turn it over, they got to recover defensively, get numbers back there to defend.
And that's tough to do,
especially when you're tired as well.
Yeah. Trying to sneak it in there, can't do it.
He's going to be Carly Edison, who fires his shot. That time puts it in the back of the net herself. 14-2 now, Hope on top, continuing to attack and play aggressive, and it's just led to good opportunities for themselves, and those opportunities turn into goals, like we talked about all night long. For me, that offense like a well-oiled machine.
For the Flying Dutch, scoring goal number 14.
They just keep pouring it on.
Number 5, Carly Edson.
It's tough as you continue in this game. If you're Illinois Tech, we've talked about fatigue. We've talked about how tired that they may be at this point right now, especially, as the second half wears on. But this is time for them to dig deep. It's not going to be easy for them, but like we talked about, maybe they're not going to win the game. They're down 12 right now, shorthanded. Not enough players on the field, but
and it would be a whole
make it
different story.
Respectable.
Right, but it would be a way different story, obviously, if Illinois Tech was at full strength and at full force,
There's no question. And
so
you see the shot there, a couple of saves. But there's no question. They wish they could, get their full team together and give Hope a better game. But at the same time, they're just trying to keep it competitive as well as the game wears on.
And here's the famous skulls. It's only a matter of time before she got fouled. She's drawn quite a few fouls this game, I feel like.
She has. She's been really aggressive, getting into spots that, has been able to make Hope's defense uncomfortable, and hasn't always meant a goal for Illinois Tech, but it has put some pressure on this Hope defense. I think that's a good thing. In a bright spot, if you're looking at Illinois Tech the rest of the season, when they do.
They have a good player
strength
to rely on. It's good. It's a positive.
It's a long season. They've already notched a win here, coming in at 1-1.
Here she goes.
Here's Scholes, passes it away. This is going to be Jennifer Young, who wasn't able to come away with it. Picked up by Madison Michaud. This is Rosenbrook racing on the attack. Comes in, passes it over. This is going to be Edson. Shot not able to go.
Sadly, that one goes over the goal.
And anytime Hope has it in position there, you see another shot deflected. You're Illinois Tech. You're holding your breath. You're saying, "Sheesh," don't let them score. And their defense has had some bright spots as well. The goalkeeping and the defense back there. Here comes Fury. Paige Wilmer goes in, loses it. They're going to call a charge there. had it and lost it. Have a whistle there. It'll stay with Illinois Tech. It's going to be Young weaving her way in. Down, batted down, ground ball picked up by Musho. Gets it over now to Aaron Caton. Has a goal already in this half. Passes it up. That one not able to be corralled by Darnell. Back to Caton. She's able to scoop it up. Works here to the side of the net.
Call the foul there.
Yeah, there was a whistle right before that shot. And it's still going to be a goal. They're going to count that one.
The basketball equivalent, the lacrosse equivalent to an and one right there, Clayton.
Yeah, count that baby and the foul.
Count that baby and the foul. She should get a penalty like after she scores. Get like another goal maybe. Because she got fouled, you know.
2 goals?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
A free throw maybe?
Number 10, Allison Darnell.
So the and one, as Fermin said there, Allison Darnell being able to get that goal to go. Another goal for Hope. The referees just wanted to check the stick there, make sure it was legal.
And it was.
Everything seemed to check out.
Only legal sticks here.
So 15-2. It's a goal will stand. Allison Darnell with that last goal. 19 and a half remaining in this second half. Hope scoring on nearly half of their shot attempts. They got 31 shot attempts and 15 goals. Not a bad percentage there.
That's a good move. Looked like she was service. She got right back up. See if she shoots it. Think she'll shoot it?
You would think so. This is DeLuca here.
She didn't last time.
A free position shot.
And she didn't
She's
shoot
not
it.
going to there. Interesting move.
That's because she wants her teammate to shoot it.
Here's Scholes. She's going to spin. Now Scholes is going to have.
She's going to shoot it for sure.
You would think so.
And she
Takes the shot,
scores.
bounces it in. Right there, one of our favorite players, Shani Scholes, just a freshman from Mission Viejo, California, and really putting on a show here tonight. Really crafty player. When she has the ball,
Scholes.
lots of dodges you've seen from her to create opportunities for herself.
She's a freshman, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's got a bright
very
future
well
in this sport, Clayton. She gets it.
Yep, her stock is really high right now here tonight.
Number 10, Shani Scholes.
That's her second goal of the night. She's been a bright spot in what has been a game that's been dominated by Hope so far, but she's put on a really good effort, and you got to give her a lot of credit for it.
Yeah.
17 and a half remaining. Guess who comes away with it? That's Scholes. She puts on the brakes, takes a tumble onto the turf there, and
she got fouled.
As we know, this is new turf. It's the beginning of the school year.
This is new turf.
Beautiful
turf, Clay.
Around August, I believe, that
yep.
this new turf in Van Andel Stadium is put in. It could be something to watch.
Of course.
DeLuca passed it over here to Tugnetti. She's got it on that right side. You got to give Tech a lot of credit for what they've done offensively in terms of possessing it and turning it over less here in the second half. They're almost halfway through. Here's DeLuca.
Good defense there by Hope. Look at her
DeLuca
weave around.
Racing in, like you said, weaves around, fires a shot. That's going to be a goal. A little bit of life here for Illinois Tech, bringing it within 11 goals, just continuing to chip away and put on a respectable effort. I mean, we talked about that in the first half. Is you never want to get down too much, and you want to show a respectable effort. And I continue to give a lot of credit to Illinois Tech. What they've done, like we've talked about, not playing with 12 players on the field.
They've done a wonderful job with what they have. I agree with that. I do. They have some good players, and sadly they don't have a full team right now.
Yeah, being shorthanded, they haven't been able to get the shot attempts that Hope's been able to get.
Right, it's
but 4 goals on 9 shots, isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean,
it's like playing 4 against 5 in basketball, maybe 3 against 5. It's tough.
Yeah, maybe 4 against 5.
Yeah. There's always going to be a man wide open, and that's never easy to deal with. But Illinois Tech, you got to give credit to them for the effort, and there's skulls hitting the ground.
This is going to be Elder. Pass it in there to Reagans.
And another
Elder to
goal.
Reagans. A goal there by Reagans. And
by
for
Jane
me, we talk
Reagans.
about it. Reagans is just a great playmaker. Another goal for her.
Smart player.
As well, yeah. She's had a really good game, and continue to give her credit for what she's done. Really picked her spots and been aggressive on offense in the attack.
She's been the silent killer today.
For the Flying Dutch, with the assist, number 11, Rachel Elder, and scoring goal number 16, number 9, Jane Riggins.
Reagan's leading all scorers here with 4 goals on the night. Got a few players with 2 goals in the game for Hope. Edson, Wilmer, Fury, and Rosenbrook. And then for Illinois Tech, a pair of players with 2 goals, Shani Scholes and Alyssa DeLuca. They've both been really active offensively, and it's paid off for them. 16-4 Hope College. Just over 13 minutes remaining here in the second half.
And if you haven't yet, you should sign up for the Hope Front Row app to follow up with Hope Athletics.
Yeah, I was just about to say. It's my favorite app. For me, it really is. And a lot going on in Hope College athletics right now. I mean, the women's basketball team playing in the Sweet 16 this weekend.
Yeah, of course.
Friday night. Sheesh, I mean, men's basketball team as well.
The men's basketball. Sadly, they just lost.
Yeah, just got eliminated by a very good team, Augustana, in the round of
Scholes
32.
almost scored again. She hit the post right there. But yeah, all about Hope College athletics. A great school. Here's Hope on attack again.
It's going to be Caton. Has an out of Reagan's. 4 goals on the night for her. She works it behind the net. And Hope being very patient here, not trying to force anything with this 12-goal lead in under 12 minutes to play. Like we talked about earlier, Hope going on a 5-game road trip, you could say. And like we talked about, they won't be on the road the entire time. They'll be coming back in between the games, but
They got
still,
classes,
it's not easy to play.
Student athletes.
Yeah, it's not easy to play 5 straight games on the road, and I think they'll have some confidence coming out of this game going into that 5-game streak there of road games, and we'll see what they can do when we see them right back here after those 5 games.
There's a turnover by Hope.
It's going to be Alyssa DeLuca who comes away with it. Get a foul there. Time on Wilmer.
Oh, bullet pass.
Here comes Scholes. Puts on the brakes.
Scholes looks a little bit tired right now. She's done a lot this game.
Numbers here for Hope. So they bring it into the attack.
Oh, that was a good pass. Unlucky there. And guess who scoops it up?
It's going to be Shani Scholes. She's at pace.
Turning on the Jets here. Stops a little bit.
Successful clear.
Ooh!
There's a dodge. A lot of pressure being put on by that Hope defense.
Good defense there by Hope. As they will get possession of the ball now. Here they go.
Hope it looks like, really not trying to pour it on too much here. They have a comfortable lead and will come away with a victory, barring a miracle here, but they're looking to just pass it around and be really patient on offense. And the respect shown to their opponents, Illinois Tech, who came to play, put on a valiant effort, even in what is going to be a loss, but we give them a lot of credit for what they've done here tonight. It's going to be a turnover there for Hope. Go back to Illinois Tech. This Illinois Tech team, when they're at full strength, they do have some players that are going to have good seasons. Scholes, DeLuca, they've both done a lot offensively. They've been, of course, shorthanded on the defensive end, and that's, of course, shown with what Hope's been able to do on their attack. But it could be a good season for Illinois Tech.
There's no doubt about that, Clayton. It's always tough playing with less players, but you gotta work with what you have,
Absolutely.
You have to work with what you have.
Yeah, you don't have a choice, really.
You don't have a choice. You can't give up. When the going gets tough, the tough stay tough is a great quote that I've heard.
Yeah.
And props to Illinois Tech. They've stayed tough. Sadly, they have not scored as much as they wanted to, but
Yeah, absolutely.
they've done what they can with what they have, and that's respectable. You got to respect that.
Yeah, there's no question. 16-4 here. Hope in the lead with 7:42 remaining. A timeout on the field.
We're back here with action. 8 minutes left to play. Hope up big. But Illinois Tech does not give up, and they keep playing hard.
I'm sorry, I forgot to spit on the line first. My bad. My bad. A little rusty. Yeah. Because I don't spit on the DeBoer.
Scholl's able to come away with it, but she's got two defenders right on her. Able to get away from that double team.
Scholes is good at keeping the ball.
She spins away
Look
from
at
two
that.
defenders there.
Like a football running back almost, just making linebackers miss. Look at that.
There's another spin. She gets right in front. Being very patient with it. She wants to take it herself. She's starting to take over this game. we're going to get a flag. And for me, we talked about the offense that we've seen from Hope and a lot of the playmakers. They have a lot of freshmen. I mean, Jane Reagans, you see her, and they're not even playing with Meg Reddy, who's a real playmaker and an electric player on the field.
And we cannot wait to have her back.
She'll be back in just a couple games here coming up, and that's
an
huge. I think
electric
for
player.
This, that could be season changing for this Hope team when you talk about what they're going to be able to have from their attack. Definitely, not something to take lightly. The impact that she could have on the field.
Right, you cannot take that lightly. I agree. 6 minutes left to play. 16-4 Hope College.
Rachel Elder passing it. This is Allison Darnell. Get a whistle there, and Reagans is going to have free position here. We'll see what she's able to do with it here. Approaching 5 minutes left. She's just going to back it out. Looked like it was going to be a turnover there, but we do have a whistle. It'll stay here with Hope College. This is Paige Wilmer, who's going to have it with free position here. She gets that one deflected. Ball's right out in front. And Illinois Tech going to come away with it. A good defensive effort there by them here late in this game.
Let's give credit to the Illinois Tech goalie. She's got 17 saves, Clayton. That's a lot of saves.
And she's had a good effort. It certainly could have been a wider margin, I think, of victory here, and a bigger lead for Hope. If it weren't for some of those saves that have really been big saves. You see a shot there, not able to go. Hit the post. That was from Reagan. She's going to.
That would have been her 5th goal.
Yeah, it would have. And what a night she's had for herself. Here's Mill Holland.
Another save.
Shot and a save there again, like you said. DeLuca for Illinois Tech coming away with the ball.
Ooh.
Gets the ground ball there. She's going to come the other way with 3 minutes to go.
If you're Illinois Tech, you gotta give the ball to Scholes.
Here's Jennifer Young, really making good use of her space there. She's going to lose it, and she's still got the energy. She's sprinting up the field. And
a lot of stamina from her.
Yeah, she made tremendous use of her space, and you got to credit her for that, even late in the game shorthanded.
Good look.
Here's DeLuca right out in front, fires a shot, and a goal.
Look at them hug each other.
That's her 3rd goal of the night.
That's just great. Camaraderie. Camaraderie is the word I will use.
Yeah,
right
they're picking each other up,
They are picking each other up.
For me, when you're playing, you don't want to look at the scoreboard. You want to continue to keep playing, pretend like it's 0-0.
Exactly.
And there's no question that Illinois Tech's doing that right now, and you're seeing a decent effort from them in the second half, and can't say it enough.
And a good effort. You can't stress that enough. Great effort by Illinois Tech here.
1.5 remaining.
90
here
seconds
from Van
left to
Andel
play.
Stadium. Illinois Tech continuing to battle here. Very gritty effort from them, playing with just 10 players on the field. You know, in all night it's been that, and they've battled. You can't give them enough credit for.
And what else do you do when you
done.
compete? You got to battle.
Yeah, anytime you're in a competition, I mean,
You got to battle.
Yeah, you really do.
Under a minute left to play.
Hope just passing around, being patient with it here, under 50 seconds. Reagan's.
Does she want 5 is the
ball.
question here.
Yeah, she's had a really good night.
The stat sheet stuffer. Jane Reagans.
That's going to be a turnover. Ground ball is picked up by Scholes. A lot of contact there, and it'll go the way of Illinois Tech. And Scholes
She's going to
run out the clock here with 1 second left, and the buzzer sounds. That's going to be a Hope College victory, 16-5. Hope with the win over Illinois Tech here from Van Andel Soccer Stadium, and Clayton Safety with Fermin Duran. It's been a pleasure to call this game here.
Always a pleasure.
Great women's lacrosse action, and Hope advancing to 2-0 on their season. Illinois Tech falling to 1-2. So 16-5 Hope over Illinois Tech. We appreciate everybody watching out there, and signing off. Clayton Safety and Fermin Duran.